might prevent a lot of people from coming too.
Yes.
Like, oh, wow, I'm not going to get away with all that stuff I thought
Honestly,
I could get away with.
that's the real important part of this, in my opinion, because the idea,
vaccine for immigration,
getting people to leave, getting people to voluntarily go.
Yep.
And I've talked about this a bunch, and there are people out there that are like, oh, you know, nobody would ever self-deport. Nobody would ever do that. Oh, why would they do that, et cetera? Because you made it really difficult for them to be here. Mm-hmm. Go after the employers that'll hire them. Mm-hmm. Go after their remittances. The fact that the big beautiful bill doesn't have a 50% tax in remittances is an abomination. This is a terrible idea.
What if they just announced that they're charging Ilhan Omar and like literally nobody else? They're like, based on this memo, Ilhan, you're under arrest, and that's all.
I mean, I want more, but that's
July
great
4th,
comic value.
Would she have lied if that whole thing with her brother? Would she have lied for naturalization, or would her brother have lied? Did they both lie?
They both had to, right?
Well, this is fraud against the U.S. government. It
Yeah.
qualifies.
No, I know, and there's already, but it's not even the memo. It's that's part of the Congress's already written naturalization process. They've already outlined this. They've already written laws for it, and that just be enforcing laws that already exist.
I believe so. Yeah.
It wouldn't even come down to an executive order or the memo.
Oh, I mean, like I said, anything that we can do to get people.
They just have to enforce laws. A lot of it is enforcing laws that already exist.
I would like to read this passage from 6 years ago. Can you believe it's been 6 years from the Minnesota Star Tribune? The Star Tribune is a paper of great record. Like it is not some this is the actual well-known paper in Minnesota. They say new documents revisit questions about Rep. Ilhan Omar's marriage history, and they say new investigative documents released by a state agency have given fresh life to lingering questions about the marital history of Rep. Ilhan Omar and whether she once married a man, possibly her own brother, to skirt immigration laws. I want to stress this. The Minnesota Star Tribune is not a conservative paper. It is a Democrat paper saying she possibly married her own brother. This allegation against her has merit. When the Democrats come out and say it's BS, a conspiracy, they're nonsense. No, shut up. That's because they're biased. I'm not saying she did marry her brother. I'm saying this has merit and could be investigated, should be investigated. And I wouldn't be surprised if in the case of the investigation, the DOJ comes out and says, yes, she married her brother. And isn't her brother gay?
I have no idea.
Well, they didn't consummate it then.
Which means
this is more
something better, I guess. Better that they didn't.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good that they didn't. Yeah. So it's been.
You have no proof though.
True. Well, maybe he's allegedly gay.
So. They mentioned she's denied them as baseless rumors, but it's been ongoing. Question service again. This is from 2019, mind you. In a state probe of campaign finance violations showing that Omar filed federal taxes in 2014 and 15 with her current husband, Ahmed Hersey, while she was still legally married to but separated from Elmi. Although she has legally corrected the discrepancy, she has declined to say anything about how or why it happened.
How do you accidentally marry your brother?
Whoopsie.
What had happened was...
What had happened was... look, again, if there is enough evidence to merit an investigation, let's go. Mm-hmm. I want to see it, because any kind of breaking the law by the government, I want to investigate and then...
Do we then void anything she's ever voted on? What about her kids?
What about do her kids get to stay?
Yeah.
I would say no, because she was here illegally, and she'll
be given the choice to take her kids with her, and most of them do.
Well,
her father of her
daughter
kids,
is 20-something years old.
Oh, then.
Who's the father of her kid?
I don't know.
I don't know either. If he wasn't, gross. If he was not a citizen, then I would just say, well, then they all gotta go.
Yeah.
But if he's a citizen, then it's like, all right, I would.
But did she marry a white guy? Is she one of the squad that married a white guy?
I mean, didn't they all?
Probably a citizen.
If I understand correctly, they all.
Her daughter was born in Minnesota.
Boyfriends.
Her daughter, Ahmed Hersey. And Ilhan Omar are her parents, and she's 22. She was born in Minneapolis. She has a Wikipedia page. And she only does because she protested and her mom is Ilhan Omar. It was funny, though, because people were like, she has a 20-year-old daughter? And it's like, yeah, she's 40, dude. Like, millennials are so traumatized from not having kids, they can't comprehend that 40 is old.
40's not that old.
Yes, it is. I just turned 40. I'm old. I feel old. Sorry.
It is. I was telling people, like... there's this pro skater named Sean Hover. He's fantastic, and he's I think he's 39 or 38, and he said, I couldn't skate today. I had to tell my friends that I hurt my ankle, and they're like, how'd you hurt your ankle? And he goes, driving.
Yeah, bro. I've had some sneezes that took out my back. We're middle aged. 40.
well,
I know.
Maybe beyond.
So
Honestly.
you're all young whippersnappers here. And
Phil's got false teeth.
I know I don't have false teeth, but I do have I have some joints that
Me too.
have seen better days. So
I threw out my finger today.
what?
I don't know how I did it.
Welcome to Old Cast IRL.
It
And
was-
I already know there's a bunch of like 50 and 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds watching and be like, you're not old. You know what's funny is like every conversation I've ever had from my 30s on, it's like some older person's, I wish I was 30. I wish I was 40. It's like, yeah, I'm 40.
All relative.
Well, I'm 39, but basically 40. Yeah.
When's your birthday?
March 9th.
Okay.
I just turned 39. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.